In the last 2 or 3 months, I've become addicted to YouTube and I need help. I need to stop. It all started around 3 or 4 months ago when I realized I had a social media addiction, some may call it. I'd be on Instagram way too fucking long. I'd be on TikTok way too fucking long. And it was to a point where I wasn't even really having fun on these apps. I was seeing the same fucking shitty meme over and over again, the same ads for stuff I wasn't gonna buy over and over again, the same celebrity drama that I didn't care about, or the same TikTok trend over and over again. And it was just getting to a point where it was repetitive. Like I'd wake up, I'd be on Instagram scrolling for like 10, 15 minutes. Before I go to sleep, I'd be on TikTok for like an hour, and I was just fucking wasting my life away for no reason. It wasn't really until a few good friends of mine, like my girl and 2 good friends of mine from work and outside of work, where they just completely deleted social media altogether. They deleted both the apps, and it wasn't really until then where I realized, like, now I'm by myself on this app. I have no one to send the shitty memes that I'm seeing to, and it just gave me even less of a reason to really be on them in the first place. So I had told myself, you know what, I'm not gonna delete them completely because I feel like I can control myself enough, but I'm just gonna make a conscious effort to be on them way less than I am. So I just deleted them from my home screen, and I did find myself going on them way less. But I had told myself, I'm like, you know what, I should put this time, all this time that I put towards Instagram and TikTok every day, I should put it towards something more productive. So I said, I'm gonna put it towards my YouTube channel. I've been wanting to be better on YouTube and post more consistently. So let me just be more consistent on YouTube and put all that social media time. Every time I was gonna open social media, I'd open my notes app and I start jotting down video ideas, or I start editing thumbnails or editing videos whenever I had a chance. But you see, that was my first mistake, which led me down a dark rabbit hole. At first, I wasn't really on the YouTube app like that. You know, my goal was to be more consistent on YouTube, to post more YouTube videos. But I felt like the more I started making YouTube videos, the more I wanted to be on YouTube, because I'd run out of ideas for videos to make. So I'd run to YouTube for inspiration. I'd run to YouTube on my spare time to be like, oh, maybe I could get tips from other YouTube videos, or maybe I can learn how to edit better. Maybe I can learn how to do this better. I just went there for inspiration to help myself make my videos better and find ideas to maybe make YouTube videos about. So at first it started off kind of harmless. You see, the thing is I used to think of YouTube more as like a streaming service like Netflix or Hulu or HBO, not really like a social media like TikTok or Instagram. I used to only really go on YouTube when I was home and I wanted to like sit and relax and watch like maybe a 20-minute video. I used to never really just go on it for short form content or go on it because, you know, I wanted something to watch on my phone. That's just never how I use the app. But I feel like since I tried replacing Instagram and TikTok with YouTube, I started to use YouTube more like Instagram and TikTok, where I wasn't really using it for long form content. I was using it more as like a short form thing to kind of just kill my attention span when I had nothing else better to do in my day. It got to a point where I couldn't be driving without listening to YouTube. I couldn't go for a walk without listening to YouTube. I couldn't be at work without having my headphones in and either watching a YouTube video or listening to something or watching shorts. It just got to a point where I just needed to constantly like fill the silence in my head with some type of YouTube content, just so I could feel like, you know, I wasn't alone or I wasn't not doing something. Because the thing is I feel like at least 80% of the YouTube videos I watch are like educational. They're either self-help, motivation, how-tos, how to get better at things, or commentaries on, you know, some things that I'm interested in and wanting to get better at, like YouTube or other shit like that. So I didn't really see it as an issue at first, because I saw it more as like, oh, I'm educating myself on my free time. Like when I don't have nothing to do, I'm putting on something educational that's filling the void with, you know, things that are productive for me. But like I said, since I was like substituting Instagram and TikTok with YouTube, I was using it more like a fast-paced social media thing. So I feel like I wasn't really getting educated because I was going so fast-paced on this shit. Like I'd find myself watching YouTube video, and as I'm watching a video, I'm scrolling on YouTube to find the next video, or I'm watching a video and then I'll see another interesting video, so I'll click that, watch a few seconds, and then go back to the original video, or go to a reel, start watching the reel for a bit, and then go back to the video. And it just got to a point where I realized like my attention span is so fried that I do not even have the capacity to finish like a 5 or 10 minute video, because I'm so used to watching like 30-second to a minute long videos on TikTok and Instagram. Like let's say I spend an hour on YouTube, I would say like 70% of that time is me scrolling to find the next video, and then probably like 15% is me starting a video then clicking off, and then another 15% is me actually maybe watching one complete video. YouTube Shorts are another major time killer because they'll just keep recommending you shit that's like somewhat interesting, even though you might not be crazy about the topic. So like a big one I kept getting was like fucking Spider-Man 2 costumes, and I would watch like 50 videos about a Spider-Man 2 costume, and I'm just like, bro, I could just be playing the game. Why am I wasting my time just watching people talk about the costumes? But that's how they get you. They just show you something you're interested in and then just keep throwing it into your face until you're like sick and tired of it. And then they're like, you know what, let's find the next thing, and then just do the same thing over and over again. So I've been kind of just struggling on how to fix this issue, because I'm not gonna sit here and say I have an answer. I really don't. I'm still addicted to YouTube. I'm still on this shit way too fucking much. Do I think it's as bad as Instagram and TikTok? Not at the moment. Do I think it could get there? It's probably leading that direction. Sometimes I just feel like I'm just destined to be addicted to some type of app on my phone, because that's just how it's been since I was like 12 years old, and maybe it's too late for me. Maybe my attention span is just too fried and it'll never be back to what it used to be. But at the same time, you know, I like to think that there is hope in the world, that my life's not gonna be complete shit, that there is hope that my attention span will one day be over 35 seconds. One thing I've been trying to do to, you know, combat this situation is, you know, just be more comfortable being in silence. So I've been trying to just like stay off my phone more and just leave my phone at home, just to stop me from being on it in general. Like yesterday, you know, I walked to the store, I left my phone at home. I'm like, yo, this is like a 10-15 minute walk. I should be able to be okay 10-15 minutes without watching a YouTube video. And I was, you know, I mean, it was a little boring of a walk. I didn't have much to really think or talk to anybody about. I was just walking, but that's the point of it. It's just a walk. Not every second of my day needs to be filled with content. Like this morning, you know, I went to go do laundry downstairs in my building. I just left my phone upstairs and I bought a book with me. Lash Ronin, TMNT, this shit is valid. Definitely recommend this if you haven't read it. But, you know, just trying to do things that don't revolve my phone, or trying to replace using my phone with things like reading a book, or, you know, just trying to write stuff down. I've been writing stuff in my journal more. Or, you know, like the other day too, I was fucking building a Gundam, and I built the whole Gundam in complete silence. I usually turn on a YouTube video when I build Gundams, but I just built the whole shit in complete silence, and I felt like it kind of made the experience more memorable, because I wasn't watching something that was completely unrelated as I was doing it. But anyways, guys, you know, I figured there's probably a few people out there dealing with the same shit as me, so I might as well share my take on it. You know, I feel like YouTube isn't a bad thing, you know, I mean, with moderation, YouTube's great. Without YouTube, I wouldn't be posting this video, I wouldn't have a channel. A lot of other great videos and other great creators wouldn't be out there. It's just, everything is good with moderation. Too much of something, it could lead you down a dark rabbit hole. So let me know you guys' thoughts in the comment section below. Are you addicted to YouTube too? Are you still struggling with it? What do you do to help yourself not be addicted to it? Let me know, because I could really use the help. But anyways, guys, my name is Max. I'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching. Peace.
Wake up out the door, it's time to get this money. So many pitfalls in my life, that shit ain't even funny. Them rainy nights had them days looking mad sunny. My clothes nice, remember when them shits was mad.